On August 3rd, 2013, this is Bridge Hands Social number 11. Greeting Bridge fans, Michael at Bridge Hands, and welcome you back to Day 2, Part 3, or more on our saga, when we're going to take a look at some different scenarios, playing in no-trump contracts, in major suit contracts, and even trying some slam contracts. So it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to integrate some of the previous things we've learned and see how we can take some typical hands that you're going to see at the bridge table. Might be a little bit different than we've seen before, so we're going to put on our thinking caps, head for the table, and let's go ahead and play ball with another 4 hands. See you at the table. Okay, on our first hand in the set, South is the dealer and has a 4-4-3-2 in diamonds, King, Queen, Jack 4 times, clubs, Ace, King, Queen tight, King doubleton of hearts, and a Queen fourth of spades. That is 3, 4, 5, 6 in diamonds, another 9 in clubs, 16. Hearts, another 3 is 19, and spade, queen fourth, up to 20, 21 points here, and very nice hand. The South decides to open 1 diamond. There is a better bid. We'll come back to that. Over to West, it's a 4-4-3-2, 4-4 in the black suits, Queen, Jack 9, 4 times in the spade suit, in clubs, Queen 4 times, Ace 3 times in hearts, and a Queen doubleton in diamonds, a pass. Over to North, it's a 5-3-3-2 in diamonds, Ace 9-8-7-6, clubs 9-8-7, hearts 9-8-7, and a Ace King tight in spades. So I would open this one if I was in first or second seat, wouldn't you? It has 3 quick tricks, Ace King and an Ace. We would like the Ace King to be a longer suit, but with Ace fifth in diamonds, I would have opened that. So in third seat, our partners opened. 1 diamond. Well, 2 diamonds is too weak. 3 diamonds is invitational. I suppose we could go 3 no trump. This North decides to bid 4 diamonds to say has some interest in slam, I suppose. An interesting and curious bid. We'll come back to that one also. Okay, over to the East hand. It's a 5-3-3-2. Queen, Jack 10, 5 times in hearts. 8-7-6 in spades, Jack 3 times in clubs, and 2 babies in diamonds, a pass. Well, your partner's gone 4 diamonds. I don't think that's a preemptive bid. Some people, advanced players, would like to play that as a type of a preempt, but I don't think so here. So looks like it has some interest in slam. I can recall my mother teaching me and said, Michael, if you're going to go to 5, you might as well try 6. You get the bonus points. Well, that's nice for kitchen bridge, but Mom, geez, I think we're going to try something different here. So, okay, diamonds is set. I don't know, should you play showing a control of another suit, or would your partner think you're looking for a fit there? I suppose you could bid 5 clubs and show a control. You don't have a lot of first round of controls here, too. You show 5 clubs. I'm not sure where this is going. And your partner in North says, I don't know. Why didn't they show the Ace of Hearts or the Ace of Spades? But I guess you don't have those, so 5 diamonds it is. Awkward auction, isn't it? So 5 diamonds is what the social bridge players decide to play in. And the opening lead will be probably a top spade of a sequence suit. And we play one of the top spades from the North hand, and a low from East from 3, and we play a 5 or something like that, false card a little bit from the South hand. Okay, so we're going to think about our losers, and how many losers do we have in this? We have no losers in diamonds, no losers in clubs, 2 losers in hearts, and looks like we can rough out in the spade suit once we pull trump. We've got plenty of diamonds in the North hand. We're 5-4. So as long as they're not 4-0, we're not going to have any problems at all here. And we can try a finesse later on from the dummy hand. Who knows, maybe the king will be on side. All right, so we'll go ahead and start playing some trump. And we low to the king, the queen, they both followed, so they're both out now. It was a 5-4-2-2 suit. All right, we can go ahead and try something different. We'll go ahead and play that Ace of Spades, and we'll come back with a heart, see if we can do a finesse. We could have waited till later, couldn't we? We could have played those 3 rounds of clubs as long as we're back in the dummy. I'm not sure that I would have played it so soon this way, but they wanted to give it a go, get on to the next hand, And ace is won by the west hand. A heart comes back, we lose that one also. And at this point we can go ahead and ruff that heart, and the rest of the tricks are good. So the opening bid, why not 2 no trump with 20 to 21 points? I think that's a better bid. I guess if you're playing the old Gorin style bridge, you might want to have a little bit more for that bid, or some play a little bit less, don't they? Play 18 or 19 points. So it depends on your range of your 2 no trump bid, doesn't it? But once it was a 1 diamond, it was a heck of a bid for North, and I think 3 no trump would have been a better bid with 11 and 1 distribution, and maybe even more, have entries in that spade suit to go ahead and promote the diamond suit. But I guess they were afraid of these 3-3 and the rounded suits, clubs and hearts, so that was how they ended up that way. All right, let's go ahead and try another variation, see if we can do a little better. Okay, same cards, different auction. This time South will open 2 no trump with a 20-21 point balanced hand. Great bid. A pass over to North. Well, this puts a different wrinkle on it, doesn't it? Now, we don't have a 4-card major. It won't be a 3-club Stayman bid. I don't think it's enough to go right to slam with 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 1 distribution is 12. You might want to do 4 no trump. Now, some might think that's ace asking, but if you're playing Gerber, then 4 clubs is the ace asking bid, the jump bid in clubs. Just like 1 no trump, 4 clubs would be Gerber ace asking. Still works over 2 no trump. So if you play Gerber, you can use that bid if you think you have enough points. Some would do a 4 no trump, which is quantitative then if you're playing the Gerber bid, saying, partner, if you're at the high end of the range, go to slam. If you're at the lower end, let's just play in 4 no trump. Let's say it was 4 no trump quantitative. South would, I think, say, well, I've only got 1 ace. I wish this ace king queen was in a 4-card suit. I wish I had a 4th club. I might go. But I think they probably wouldn't, with a queen 4th on a side and all this concentration of power, 9 of the 20 points and only a 3-card suit. Although your partner is not bidding Stayman, so they have quite a few in the minors too, don't they? They don't have a 4-card major. I think then it would be a pass. How about, though, if it was 4-club Gerber, you would come back and show the second step, right? The first step says none. That would, you got to be careful here. After 4 clubs, 4 diamonds says none, not like with a regular Blackwood, and 4 hearts would say I have only 1. After 4 hearts, only 1 ace, and you've only got 2, you might think, well, I want to sign off, but how do you do that? Well, you could go ahead at this point and then bid for no trump to say, I'm not interested in going any further. 5 clubs would say, okay, let's go ahead and continue on and see how many kings you have. And you don't ask for kings unless you've got all the aces, correct? Okay, so 4 no trump is going to be in the south hand. And the opening lead, once again, is going to be the spade. Now this time, playing a no trump contract, we don't count the losers, we count the winners. Okay, that's part of what the purpose of this lesson is. So we have 1, 2, 3 tricks in spades, ace, king, and the queen down here. 5 diamonds, that's 3 and 5 is 8. And in clubs, another 3, 9, 10, 11. And they're not taking that first trick, that's for sure. If they did start with a heart, then we would have another trick there if they went up with the ace or not. But at this point, not. So, okay. Well, I don't see that we have anything special we do in the diamond suit. We need to have entries to the north hand, and we can certainly do that. We have that outside ace. And we have entries to the south hand and the club suit, so nothing special other than the finesse of the heart. So, okay, we play a diamond to the jack, the queen, and they both follow there. They were 2-2. The king, they show out, and a heart and a spade was played by east, west, and east, each playing a major. Okay, we play another diamond, a spade, and a club this time by west and east. We play the ace. This time it's a heart and a club by east and west. And okay, so we're going to go ahead and unblock that ace of spades, so the queen will be good. They both follow. And now we can go ahead and come back to a club. We could go ahead and play a heart to the king, but this could be lethal if you found out that the ace was on the wrong side. This isn't like playing in the diamond contract at all, is it? This time we're in a suit contract. We would be able to go ahead and play the finesse and we lose 2. But here, no, no, no. We're just going to lose the last 2. So we take the king, the ace of clubs, cash out our spade, and we concede the last 2 hearts to them. And sure enough, the ace was behind us, and it would have been a terrible misfortune had we tried doing a finesse of the hearts. Certainly after a 9, 8, or 7 east, you need to cover it to protect your partner in case your partner does have the ace. And in fact, your partner would have, and you would have set them quite a few tricks at the end. So, okay, I like the bidding much better. 2 no trump, and I think probably 4 no trump partner, the higher the wind rather than the 4 club bid. But different people might have different ideas on this. After the 4 no trump, I think we would just say pass on the quantitative. We're not at the high end. Even if we have 21 points, it's not a good 21 points, I don't think, here with the ace, king, queen tight rather than in a working suit. Okay, let's see how we can do in some slam betting. Okay, so on our third hand, 3C, it's going to be a little difficult to bid. Let's go ahead and give it a go and see how we can do. South is the dealer, and it is a 5, 4, 3, 1. 5 diamonds, 4 spades, 3 clubs, and a singleton heart. In diamonds, king, queen, jack, 5 times, nice suit. In spades, queen 4 times, okay. Clubs, here we go again, ace, king, queen tight, and a singleton small heart. So we have in diamonds 5, 6, one distribution is 7. 2 for the queen of spades up to 9, and another 9 for the ace, king, queen tight of clubs is 18. So yeah, it looks like it's got a good chance to make a game if our partner makes a response. We'll start with 1 diamond. A pass by West with a 4, 4, 3, 2 we've seen before, and over by the north hand, look at that hand. We've got a good hand there. Ace, king, tight of spades, ace 4 times of diamonds, ace 9, 8, 7 that is, a 9, 8, 7 of clubs, and the king 9, 8, 7 of hearts. So 4 and 7, and another 7 is 14. We don't want to jump to game just yet in 3 no trump. Instead, we want to bid heart suit. Maybe our partner has 4, so we'll respond 1 heart. Over by the east, who is smiling with 5 hearts to the queen, jack 10. Jack 3rd of clubs, 2 small diamonds, and 3 intermediate spades, a pass. To the south, well, okay, no surprises there. Partner bid hearts or singleton suit, and I guess you'll want to bid spades to see if your partner maybe also has 4 spades. Remember, we bid the majors up the line, so they could be 4 hearts and 4 spades by partner in the north. So do you want to respond 1 spade, or with about 18 points, you want to respond 2 spades? Well, I think just 1 spade. We normally want about 19 to 21 points to make a strong jump shift. We're going at a new level and a higher ranking suit than our partners, so that would be one where we don't have a very big hand. We don't even really have a semi-self-sustaining suit. In our diamonds, we have 3 honors and 5 long. 3 and 5 is 8, not semi-self-sustaining. And when you look at it, like before, we have this nemesis that the honors, half of them are all in a short suit. Ace, king, queen tight. If it was maybe ace, king, queen, 4th of spades, I might consider it, especially when you're looking for a major suit game. But here, no, it doesn't look like it's going to be a major suit game unless you have luck that partner's got 4 spades, so 1 spade's enough. Okay, over to north. Well, you have game values. You don't want to bid 1 no trump. You don't want to do 2 no trump, which is invitational. You could do 3 no trump. You could do 4th suit forcing, which is clubs, the 4th suit. Ostensibly, your partner would know that. That's part of the standard American system. If your partner doesn't, don't try it. Just go to 3 no trump. But is there any benefit to bid the 4th suit here? Well, I suppose if you feel your partner, you're not sure if they've got a stopper, but if they have an opening hand, I don't think I would worry too much about it. But if you feel you would like to do 4th suit forcing, I'm going to ask, is it 4th suit 1 round forcing, or is it 4th round forcing to a game somewhere? I like 4th round forcing to a game somewhere. Otherwise, the subsequent rebids can be tenuous. So if you can't do that, then you have to bid another suit or no trump, which I was suggesting. So at any rate, they bid 3 no trump back down to south. Well, I guess north was figuring we maybe only had 12, 13 points. They jump, but when we have 18, I think we want to pursue going on a little further. Now, after having 3 no trump, how do you ask for aces? Is it 4 clubs aces, or what does 4 clubs mean? Some people play that that would be ace asking. The more traditional way, advocated by Mike Lawrence and some other professionals, is you play Super Gerber. You make a jump in clubs. You go to 5 clubs, which isn't asking to say we want to play in clubs, but lacking those types of advanced agreements. I would suppose after 3 no trump, 4 no trump would be the bid. That's not ace asking. It's just saying, if you have some extras, I want you to go. And if it was 4 no trump, north, it's a 4 triple 3, but you like the fact that you have 4 controls, ace king and an ace and a king. So I'd say go to 6. Hard to bid, isn't it? And there might be a lot of different ways different people would want to treat this. Without advanced methods, that's about the best we can do, I believe. So the opening lead would probably be a jack of spades, make a nice safe lead. Remember, we don't want to lead away from our kings or our aces in a no trump contract. Make them find every one of those honors they can from us. So the jack of spades it is. Jack of spades comes out. We're going to have to play our ace or the king from the dummy. East plays a 6, low from 6, 7, 8. Always show count to your partner when they lead opposite a no trump contract. And we can put a 2, 3, or 5, doesn't matter. So we need a plan for play. We need 12 tricks, don't we? And we can see that in diamonds, we're going to have 5 there. In spades, we've got 3. We've used 1 there, but we have 2 more, so that's 8. Clubs, 9, 10, 11. So if you want to go for the heart finesse, it's do or die, isn't it? It'd be different if it was in a suit contract. In fact, let's take a look at that. Did you think about maybe 6 diamonds? It's got a good play for it, doesn't it? Because you've got 3 spades, you've got all the diamonds. You can rough that other spade loser. No club losers, so you would just have at most a heart loser. So you would make 6 diamonds. So that is another consideration, is that after the 3 no trump by north, if you play a more advanced method to say 4 diamonds, you've already in game contract. This isn't to say I want to play just in diamonds, to say I think I have interest in diamond slam, because you've got a singleton heart. Okay, well, back to the play of the hand here. So we said we have 11 tricks, we need 12 tricks. So sooner or later we're going to have to try that heart finesse, but we don't want to do that till much later in the hand, do we? We might get a little squeeze action. Perhaps maybe they're going to pitch a spade once they get squeezed. We'll see what happens. Okay, so the king is played, and we can go ahead and play the ace of diamonds and start promoting the diamond suit. A diamond up to our king in the south, our queen. They're pitching hearts, I see. That's good. We like to know they're pitching some of those. A jack comes out. They each pitch more hearts. We like that even more, so they're not going to run too long a suit, but down 1 is just as painful, isn't it? Okay, and we play our last diamond, and they play a club and a spade by west and east, respectively. Okay, so we can go ahead and cash out ace of spades and come back, but be careful how you do this. More careful than what you're going to see now, right? And as you can see that there's still a winning line of play. It says win, 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 and all of these. Let's see what happens. The ace of clubs is played. All right, they both follow on the club suit. And south figure as well, I can play a spade up to the ace and a club back, so that shouldn't be a problem, which might be flawed thinking. So playing another club, and they both follow to that one. So now goes the heart to try the finesse, and sure enough, the ace of hearts was held by the west hand. So good. So far, so good. But wait. They come back with a club, not a spade, and the club to the 9 in the dummy, back by east, and we win with the queen. So now we can go ahead and play our spade to the ace, but we're not going to be able to play that queen of spades. You see with the transportation problem, we had after all. So we're in the king over in the north hand, and they saved the queen over in east to set us by one. Doggone it, we were so close, weren't we? So the bidding, I think on a hand like this, these are very difficult to bid, and I'm not sure that you and your partners will always have agreement. So if you get to have a regular partner, you might want to think about discussing hands like this. What's ways to bid it? After 3 no trump, if it's a new suit. I mean, 3 no trump, you've got your game. You go to a new suit, does that mean you just don't want to play in no trump, and it could even be a part score? Or does it show an interest in slam, which a lot of duplicate players would like that form of treatment? So it was 1 diamond, 1 heart, 1 spade, not 2. Then we have 1921, and probably 3 no trump. Some of you may want to go 2 clubs, especially if it's 4 suit forcing to game. At any rate, after 3 no trump, I suppose maybe 4 no trump if you can't use the 4 diamond bid, and then North accepts it, fine. And we're going to try one last time on this hand to see if we can get a right line of play and make that slam. Okay, Bridge Thrill Seekers, this is hand 3D, the 4th, the last in the set. Let's see if we can go ahead and bring home that slam. So the auction is going to be the same, ending up in 6 no trump. Unfortunately, didn't get our 6 diamond chance. And the opening lead, once again, is at Jack of Spades. And this time, let's just think about it a little bit here. Now, we know that we, in a no trump contract, count our winners. We have 11. We have no chance to do any promotion. We don't have a chance to, certainly can't rough in a no trump contract. And we have 1 finessed out there, don't we? But we're in a singleton, and it's a spooky suit. So we can watch the opponents, maybe do a little squeezing on them as we're playing the hand down. But sooner or later, we're going to have to fish or cut bait, aren't we? And so one of the things to think about, though, is do we have transportation between the hands? It might be that we can promote that club suit. We are 2-4. We need more than that normally, like a 3-4, and have them have 3-3. But maybe they'll pitch some spades. We're going to play our 9 diamonds, 5 and 4, and they're going to have to do some pitching. And the club's, doggone, it's a mirrored values in terms of the length, 3-3. So there isn't a lot we can do with this, but we do have to be careful with that transportation. As we saw last time, we weren't able to get back to our queen of spades when we played the club. So let's keep a focus on that, and I hope that this lesson will help when you get to the table and you get kind of twisted up in hands, or you want to try to avoid doing so. So we play the ace of diamonds, fine. A diamond to the king, great. They're all following so far. We play a diamond, and they both put hearts. And there's a 10 of hearts by East. That's not a good sign. It looks like East likes that suit, so they may have the ace. Turns out it was from Queen Jack 10, just helping their partner with a signal. But at this point, from our perspective in South, it's a little spooky, isn't it? All right, so they both played hearts. Anyway, it's a good sign. And we play another diamond. They both play hearts again. And we see that East now plays low, 10 and then a 2, high-low, saying they have attitude to their partner. They like that suit. Okay, well, anyways, 4 hearts that's gone out of the pack. And our partner had 4, recall. So, fine. We can go ahead and play our last diamond. And we'll pitch, I suppose, a heart from our north hand. This time they play a club and a spade by West and East respectively. So you could just go ahead and try the finesse right now, I suppose, and you shouldn't have transportation problems that way. But if it loses, that's not so good, even though they've pitched several. So you could maybe play 1 round of club, they both follow. But if you play that second round of clubs, it's going to be a problem, as we saw before. So 1 round is all you can do. It looks like you should be able to get back. But even if the finesse wins, we're going to get twisted up in our hand, as we saw before. So we're going to go ahead and play the heart finesse now. They do win with the ace, and this time they can't wrap our hand up. When they play that club to the jack in the east, we in South play the queen, win it. Now you can see that we have enough time that we can get to the dummy, take the ace of spades, take the king of hearts, and then get back to our queen of spades. You see why we needed to have not one club, but 2 remaining clubs, why we couldn't play a second club? Because we won this one when they played in the suit. We need to have one more entry. A spade up to the ace, the king of hearts, and now we can have a club come back to us and the queen of spades. So that was a little tricky, and sometimes these things will happen. It's so easy to see them in retrospect, isn't it? But when you have these types of hands, and you recall when we're in a no trump contract, we're looking to count our winners. In a suit contract, which is a bigger part of the lesson today, was we're counting our losers. We had a lot of different tactics that we spoke about today, and let's go ahead and go to a close. And one of the things that we wanted to take a look at was, can we go ahead and pull trump if we're in a suit contract? If we can, great, then we can go ahead and try promoting a suit. But when we have a shortness in the dummy, that's one of the classic ways where we want to see if we can do some of these roughs up here, don't we? And if we get a chance to do that, we don't pull trump first. As we saw today, where we had a 3-2 suit on a side suit with all top honors, they're not likely to rough it right away since they have 8. It could be 4-4 or 5-3. They shouldn't have less than 3 most all of the time, unless we've got some really distributional suits ourselves. So that was one of the key lessons we talked about today. In future lessons, we'll take a look at more detail and play more hands with some of those other techniques, such as the loser on loser play, and some of those others, such as when we want to do repeated trump finesses and the like. Okay, well, I think that about covers all of it today. I hope you enjoyed the show, and thanks for hanging in there. As always, enjoyed having you with Bridge Hands, and thanks for your support. And I look forward to seeing you soon on lesson number 12. So until then, as always, have a great day playing bridge. Happy trails to you. And until next time, bye for now.